It was a common sight in the 80s and 90s, not quite as frequent since, but it's back. Playoff football in the Bay Area here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Chicago Bears and the San Francisco 49ers. This will be taken very short. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! We own them. We own them.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
He's coming. Double up.
Once again, they run with Breida on first down. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us. About leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. On him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
White. 45. Mike, 45. I got one.
There's Garoppolo to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose.
12, fellas, here we go. Check Mike, 45.
On first down, here's Breida. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
21. Black. Check 50. Check 50. 61. Matchbox lights. 21.
Garoppolo gives to Breida. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Matt Breida, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is taken at the 3.
That's it, ready. We're going to run.
Their own 18-yard line.
Down. 10 logo.
54. Yeah, I got you. 25. Check 25. Check 25.
Go out.
Let's go.
They'll run on first down. Hills. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Bears first down.
Here we go. 70. Indy. 54. Hard. Get it.
They will run for the first time here with White. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Protect yourself, baby. Patch it.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, lock it.
31-yard line.
Going right side is White. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on third. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. Set. 15 line. 15 line.
Here we go, D. Here I come again.
Exit.
Here I come again. Mike 5-4, Mike.
Blue draw quarters.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
6 guys. Check 6 guys. Mike 54. Mike 54.
All day, baby. All day.
Look at me. Door.
Switch.
Now.
On third down, Wallace. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
That you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
2nd and 5 now. Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
To George Kittle. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
Come on.
Get hot.
That would give to the big fullback use check. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Now, that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
2nd and goal from the 1.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. This Bears defense trying to hold on. This is 3rd and goal.
Check. Crunch. Crunch. Crunch.
They'll try to run with Breida. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Matt Breida with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the 1st quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times have we talked about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the 1st half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. On 2nd down, it's White, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. Back to throw. Wallace. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On 4th down is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. The speedster Dante Pettis back deep to return. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this kick will be touchdown as they spot it inside the 45-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. It's been a good 1st half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. Watch 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly. So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
11. White.
Now a give coming right is Breida. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
18 Gator. Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Sponge,
General West.
Watch the safety creep.
Ready.
The first carry for the former Hawkeye, Akram Wadley. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
36.
Hey, Sam off.
To throw on 2nd down. Wallace, flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Credit the sack to Fred Warner.
Check right 54. Right 54. Stay with your man.
Hey, seam 6.
54, right there. 54 Mike.
Come to my work. We want it. Come to my work.
54's Mike. Check 2.
To throw on 3rd down. Wallace, he's got his tight end Burton. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A Chicago 1st down there on a gain of 11.
Ready, set.
Mike's by 4. Here we go, let's bring it.
5.
Let's bring it. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Let's go, Ty.
5.
Throwing on 1st down. Wallace. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. A Chicago 1st down there on a gain of 11.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
54 Mike.
On 1st down, Wallace. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now. 30 base.
Check. Watch 54.
Recon, 132 fighter. Get it.
They run here with Wadley. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
60 Pittsburgh.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here's Wadley on the ground. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. The Bears on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he'll punt it away for the second time. .153 remaining in this first half of play. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
1, Omaha. 21. Topper.
On second down, a run with Breida. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
11.
It's our field. It's our field.
Hey, high 7.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete. There defensively was Buster screen to knock it away.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Here we go, set, 90, Wolf.
Watch the screen.
Hey, Charlie.
Whip. Watch the whip. Watch twist.
Look, squeeze.
Looking to throw on second down. Wallace gonna let one fly for Robinson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
Gain of 12. First down, Chicago.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
He's not going to get me. Slam. 80 weapon. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Shoot.
Looking to throw. Wallace. He finds Robinson. And taking it across mid 45. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
X3. 218. Chopper.
Check 43.
5.
On first down, Hills, and very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's White. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
And it's third down.
Check 99.
They keep it on the ground. White again. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
A loss of a yard. Brings up fourth down.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
He's checking.
61. Matchbox lights.
On fourth down, Wallace. Robinson's got it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Chicago.
On first and 10, Wallace. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him to find him.
To throw again, Wallace. His throw incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. Third down here. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on third down.
Let's go. 30 base. Pilot, 64. Weak.
They'll run for it. This is White. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they've met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. This San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is third, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears cut into that lead. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This will be taken short.
The Niners take over first and 10. Let's go, at their own 15-yard line.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
No, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
65, 65.
58, right over there, yeah.
Now Garoppolo. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A gain of 22.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Let's get off the field, D.
Bang, 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 bang.
6.
58, boy, 58. 58, it's Mike. Here we go.
Garoppolo on 1st down. That'll be complete to Breida. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now it's Breida. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Here we go. 180. 21.
I'm coming. Hey, 58 is the Mike. Go, 58's the Mike.
Hey, Haywood.
58's the Mike.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
They start the drive with White. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground with White. He'll have a 1st down and more past the 20. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. 1st down, here's White. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
The tackles by Cron Alexander. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the 20-yard line.
Mike's by 4.
Watch it.
To throw on 2nd down, Wallace. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. On third down, Wallace. This is caught by Robinson. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down. On fourth down, Wallace. And Robinson with a big catch. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
54. Hey. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. All right, T. Let's check. All right, T. Mike spot 4. Watch the run. Mike's 50.
Back to throw. Wallace. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Let's get it. Hey, watch that. Check, Mike. Go.
2nd and 4.
Switch up.
And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Danny. Mike spot 4.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game. Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running, 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Offensively, with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Now, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Running out of the gun here, Breida. Down the numbers. There he goes. with his third touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And the Bears first down.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing on first down. Wallace. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Taylor Gabriel, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears get a bit closer. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the 49er hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
65.
They run with Breida. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
65. SOS.
They run again with Breida. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they line.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
58, the money.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 23. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. And now it's 2nd down. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
Watch out. Hey, watch it.
Hey, wahoo!
52.
Let's go.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Wallace. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game.
Mike, 56, right there, 56. Watch the run. Get it.
On first down, Wallace. This one into the hands of Burton. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
Ready? 80 weapon.
56. Tighten up. Pull together. Check.
Hey!
On first and 10, Wallace. Pass incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Second and 10 now from the 27.
Hey, dude.
We're beginning to turn you up. Don't get nervous.
Mike's 54.
Now.
Throwing again, Wallace. And a throw right sideline is complete. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play.
Check. Watch 54.
Throwing again on second and 10. Wallace. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. DeForest Buckner in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Throwing on third and long. Wallace. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now fourth down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Go on.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
49. Check 49.
Ready?
On fourth down, Wallace. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the 49ers are going to get the football back.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
All day, every day.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Here we go. 12.
Let's go, Heavy. Tell me what you got. Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some.
On third down, a run from Breida. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for San Francisco, the win means they'll finish the first half at a respectable 5-3 record. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.